than this. All right, so let's get into the reason why we're here today. We are looking at the leaked memo of Mr. Beast. This is the leaked memo of Mr. Beast. I don't think it was leaked, so I think it was intentional because it's all over the internet. I just want to review it because I've read it and I read it twice and I thought it was brilliant. And there's so many things to be learned here. So please tell your friends to join us. If you're watching this on Instagram, take a screenshot. Tell people to join us that they are going to learn a lot of things this morning. These are my notes that I took. I took 4 notes from it and a lot of things here. So let's get into it. The name of Mr. Beast, his full name is Jimmy Donaldson. He has 319 million YouTube subscribers. So he is the largest YouTube creator. He is the biggest YouTube creator. He has 19 million YouTube subscribers. If you understand YouTube, you will know that that is a whole lot of money. That's a whole lot of money. So this is his leaked memo that he sent to his team. He has a growing team. So he sent out this memo to members of his team. So I figured that we can all learn a couple of things from this leaked memo if you're a content creator, because actually every business is now a content business. Every business is now a content business. So once you thoroughly and fully understand that, it becomes a lot easier for you to create content. So let's get into it. The first principle that Mr. Beast talked about here is clarity of the goal. He said that your goal here is to make the best YouTube videos possible. And everything we want will strive from that. Remember, look at the words. He didn't say the best video. He said we are here to make the best YouTube videos. That's it. Not the best Hollywood videos. Not the best Nollywood videos. Not the best Bollywood videos. He said we are here to make the best YouTube videos, period. That's it. And everything will strive from that. It's important to know that clarity of mission is critically important. We're not here to make videos, the best YouTube videos. Number 2, he said we will be judged on we will judge on results and not hours worked. He said when you are creating videos, you will not be judged by the number of hours you put in that video. No. He said that you will be judged by the results that the video created. That means click-through rates. That means downloads. That means shares. That means people that bought the product. So if you look at it, action is good, but don't over-fixate on action. Fixate a lot on the results of the action, because it's important that you produce results. At the end of the day, people don't care how much you work. What they care about is the outcome of the work that you say that you have produced. Critically important. Number 3, he said, I spent 20 to 30,000 hours studying YouTube virality. Wow. He said, I spent 20 to 30,000 hours studying virality on YouTube. Can you beat that? Meanwhile, we live in a world whereby some people cannot even spend up to 1 hour watching a YouTube video. They're so distracted. They can't even spend an hour watching a YouTube video that will benefit their career. They can't even spend it. This guy says he spent 20 to 30,000 hours watching how to go viral on YouTube. That means he was watching video upon video upon video. 20 to 30,000 hours watching YouTube videos. I thought that was powerful. I thought that was, my goodness, that's powerful. Number 4, he said that there are 3 metrics you should focus your attention on when you create content, when you create video, especially video on YouTube. But I you can actually apply that to other video formats. He said the three metrics you should pay attention are number one, CTR, your click-through rate. Your click-through rate. You should pay attention to your click-through rate. He said the second metric you should pay attention to is your AVD, your average viewer duration. The third metric you should pay attention to is your AVP, your average viewer percentage. I'll explain one of them in a moment. So your click-through rate, your CTR, says that. What is CTR? It means that, let's say, for example, somebody sees your video in their feed. Let's say 1,000 people sees your video in their feed on YouTube or anywhere, right? And out of those 1,000 people that saw your video, 100 of them clicked the video. That means that you have a 10% click-through rate, CTR. So the question is, what will make more people click through your video? You want to look at the thumbnail that you use, the images that you use. You want to look at your caption. Your captions are so powerful that I think in the 1980s, a woman by the name of Nora Hayden wrote a book called Astrological Love. The book did not do well. The book sold maybe like 5,000 copies, and another person republished the book. He didn't change the content of the book. He only changed the title, which is the caption. The woman called the book Astrological Love, and the book didn't do well. This guy called the book How to Satisfy a Woman Every Time and Have Her Beg for More Sex, and the book sold 2.5 million copies. The power of a caption. Number 5, he said, take copywriting seriously. He said, if you see two headlines like this, he said, I spent 50 hours in my front yard. And you see another headline like this, I said, I spent 50 hours inside ketchup. Which one will you click? I'm waiting for your answer. Which one will you click? If you see two titles, right? The first one says, I spent 50 hours in front of my house. And the other one says, I spent 50 hours inside ketchup. Which one will pique your curiosity the most? I'm sure it is the second one, right? It's the second one because that triggers the spirit of curiosity. That's the power of a headline, the power of a caption. You need to study hooks, study headline. That's why, yes, the Chishoebu says it is the second one. So that's why on day 2 of my Make Sales Challenge that I just finished, I spent time teaching hooks. I spent time teaching them hooks. All right. So if you want to get the replay of that, if you want to get a replay of my 5-day Make Sales Challenge, send me a DM and I'll make the replay available to you. It was great. 5 days I taught sales and I wrote an ebook for each day. So I wrote 5 ebooks on each day. So it was really, really powerful. Number 6, it said the first 1 minute has the most lost in all videos. So you want to focus your attention on the first 1 minute. That he said that you will lose most of the people who are watching your videos in the first 1 minute. So he said this is the reason why they go far and above in investing in the first 1 minute. They must capture your attention in the first 1 minute. So what will help you get people's attention in the first 1 minute? One of the things that can help you get people's attention is pre-plan what you're going to say. Plan what you're going to say. I used to just come up and just talk, but I haven't read this memo. All right. I don't just come up and talk anymore. I pre-plan the first words that I'm going to say. I pre-plan the hook that I'm going to use, and it has tremendously helped me. You can do that either through a visual hook or hooks, and I spoke about it intensely in day 2 in my Make Sales Challenge. I finished the class. The next course is in January 2025. But if you want the replay, I've not put a price for the replay yet. If you send me a DM, I may give you a prize and then you'll get it. You get the replay. You get 5 books that I wrote. On each day, I turned each day into a book. So you can get that if you're serious about this. Yeah. Number 7. He said, we do things that other YouTubers cannot do. And that is what separates us. I thought that was powerful. You know, there's a theory that says that demand curve slopes downwards. If you do the things that every other person is doing, you'll get the same result that every other person is getting. So his advice is, why don't you do hard things? Do the things that your competition is not doing. That separates you. It builds a moat for your business. I mean, Mr. Beast is the kind of guy that they will uproot a house from one city in America to another city in America. He will rent a castle just to shoot a YouTube video. And he says that which other YouTuber can do that? Nobody else can do that except Mr. Beast. Number 8, he said, stack the odds in your favor. Leave no room for error. I like that one. He says, stack the odds in your favor and leave no room for error. Stack the odds in your favor and leave no room for error. I thought that was powerful. I have always believed in the philosophy of increasing the odds for success, even in sales. So I have a philosophy, and I believe that you don't know when you will make sales. You don't know if you will make the sales today. You don't know if you will make sales tomorrow. You don't even know if you will make sales right now. The only thing that can increase your odds of making sales is to increase the odds in your favor that you make sales. And how do you increase the odds? You show up like I'm showing up. I'm doing Instagram Live. I've already recorded the podcast this morning. I've published a podcast. I'm doing a YouTube video right now. There's a camera in front of me as I'm talking to you on Instagram. When I finish with that, I'm going to post it on YouTube. This is going to be on Instagram. I have also transcribed my podcast right now. I use a particular app to transcribe my podcast right now. And I'm going to edit it and publish it in my newsletter. I told people who paid to be in my 5-day Make Sales Challenge the exact app that I use. Get the replay of the 5-day Make Sales Challenge. You'll be grateful that you did. I wrote 5 books in 5 days for that challenge. So what have I done? I've put all of those things out there. What am I doing? I am stacking up the odds in my favor. Now, what is that? A big company can see my video tomorrow and say they want to endorse me. A big company can see my video tomorrow and say they want me to come and speak to their sales team. What am I doing? I increase the odds for success. Is it a guarantee? No, it is not a guarantee. But I disproportionately have increased the odds that success may come to me when I put all of those stuff out there. How many of you are understanding this? Great. Next, he said that, where am I now? Yeah, number 9. He said, know your priors. He said, know your priors. I thought that was brilliant. He said, if you want to shoot a video and you will need a car for the video, you will need a scarf for the video, for example, you will need a drill for the video, for example. He said, make sure that all the things that you need for that video are in front of you. He said he calls that your priors. He said, make sure everything you need is in front of you. And it's very important, even in sales. Even in sales. If you are going for a sales meeting, what are the things that you need for that meeting prior? You need to role play that meeting. You practice your script for that meeting. You need to get your proposals ready for that meeting. All the things you will need prior to that meeting, put it in front of you so that you are increasing your odds for success. Number 10, he said, use coaches and consultants. They are cheat codes to success. He said, use us who are coaches and consultants. They are cheat codes to success. Okay, so if you want a private coaching session for your business, click on the link on the bio and book a coaching session for your business. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, click on the link on the show notes and book a coaching session for your business if there's something you want to do. Number 11, he said, set high standards. He said, I have 0 issues throwing out a multi-million-dollar video if it does not meet my standards. Whoa. So set high standards. He said, I have 0 issues. I'll throw the video away. And if you watch Mr. Beast, his videos are expensive. They're not cheap. He said, but if it doesn't meet my standard, I will throw that video away. Do you have standards? And I found out one thing about the world is that when you set your standards high, the universe will conspire to make it a reality for you. If your standards are high, the earth will conspire to support you. The world supports you. If you're mediocre, the world will support your mediocrity mindset. If you are excellent, the world will support your excellent mindset. If you say you can't, you are right. You will find evidence to confirm that you cannot do it. If you say you can do something, you are also right. You will find evidence in your world and your environment to prove that you can. There is everywhere you swing the pendulum to, the earth supports you. If you say you're stupid, you will find resources to confirm that you're stupid. If you say you're smart, you will find resources to confirm that you're smart. It is called a confirmation bias. It's called a confirmation bias. And then the last one is number 12. He said, immerse yourself. He said, a lot of valuable knowledge comes from watching vast amounts of YouTube videos. It's talking about YouTube now. It's the same thing with you. You want to be great in sales? Soak yourself in sales. Watch sales videos. Invest in yourself. Pour yourself into it so that your profit will be made available to every other person. You guys watch, Mr. Beast watched 30,000 hours of YouTube. 30,000 hours of YouTube. That's why it's Mr. Beast. 319 million subscribers. How many hours have you watched? How many hours have you invested in what you say you want to be successful, what you say you want to be great at? How many hours in how many hours? How many hours? How many hours have you spent in what you say you want to be great at? Mr. Beast spends 30,000 hours watching YouTube virality. That's why it has 319 million subscribers. That's why I don't have. I've not invested that kind of time. And the universe responds to effort. It does respond to effort. I hope you found this useful. Thank you for watching. Click on the subscribe button if you're watching this on YouTube. Click on the follow button if you're watching me on Instagram. I have a newsletter that I release every week and it's free. Click on the link on my Instagram bio and get the newsletter. I'm going to release one episode today on the newsletter. I also have a podcast. Listen to this on the podcast. If you want coaching for your business, click on the link on the show notes and book a coaching session for your business. Yeah, it's $500. Yeah, but hey, it will help you. It can help you make $5,000. It can help you make $50,000. Yeah. So God bless you and have a good day. I'll talk to you soon.